Back to the channel Relationship and Marriage, and this is where we bring to you all the realities, the real stories in marriages and relationship. And before we start our today, I want to thank you who has subscribed to our channel, and to the returning subscribers, we really appreciate you, we really thank you, and we love you. And to those who have not subscribed to our channel, please hit that subscription button. It is free of charge. Like the video and comment, and we really appreciate you. And again, Happy New Year. We are still in the first week of the year, and we really wish you all the best in this year, victory in whatever you undertake. Yeah, we pray that you are going to have a victorious year. Before we go to the topic, I think I'll keep on saying before. And before we embark to the topic for today, I have this Ravi ready. We are going to discuss with. She can start by saying her names and introduce her channel.
My name is Jacqueline Gogi. My channel is called The Unpopular Talk KE.
Wow. Yes. And again, we have Jacqueline. I think we had discussed another topic with her. She's here with us today to discuss about a very sad story. And I want to put a disclaimer. If you find that you are in a violent relationship, a relationship whereby you keep on quarreling, you keep on arguing, you keep on disagreeing, and you think that relationship can end up in a tragedy, it's good to come out of such a relationship. Why am I saying this? Today we are going to discuss about a story whereby there is this lady who stabbed the husband to death in front of their 6-year-old child. And Jacqueline, this story is very sad because it is actually a rough triangle story. Whereby, maybe I can start by briefing you about the story. This guy had a relationship outside the marriage. He had this lady who was a girlfriend to him, and still he was married. And this lady, who was the girlfriend, decided to go to the matrimonial home of this guy. And I think that is very, I don't know what you can say about that. This lady decided to come to the home, to the matrimonial home of this guy, and obviously she knew she would find their wife, the both wives to this man. I don't think that is fair. Even if you have a relationship with a man, I think it's good to keep it out of the home, out of the family. Yeah.
I also think the context nowadays is the Mpango wa Kando have gained more guts.
They are so daring.
They are too daring nowadays, even from social media. Because a long time ago,
we have a child behind the camera, so you will hear some noises as the baby makes noises.
So a long time ago, Mpango wa Kando used to be those people who have to keep their place. And they knew their place. When it's a marriage, they knew their boundaries. When it's a marriage, they're just consulted out, but they can't interfere. But nowadays, they've gained more guts. They now confront wives. I don't know what has changed, but now they have the guts to even come and confront wives.
Imagine. And
but,
actually,
but I think also us as wives, you have to come to a place where you decide if you know that he's going outside there.
The marriage.
Yes. If she dares confront you, you have to be ready to. Because you don't have to be mentally really unstable that you go to the ends that she went to.
Let us first discuss.
Yeah.
Okay, before we come to her reaction, the good wife reaction, let us discuss about this woman who knows that this guy I'm dating is married.
Yeah.
And I am stealing somebody's husband. And then I dare to come to his house and to tell the wife, because it is said, this woman came and told the wife, your husband is my boyfriend. Seriously speaking, you don't even fear the reaction of this woman.
Maybe she was aiming to convert the boyfriend to husband too. That's why now she confronts.
Which is okay, but there are other ways of turning this man.
But it's easier if you get rid of the wife. So me going there is declaring war because you now confirm to her the doubts she has so that she can move.
So you're telling us this girl was doing it intentionally to make this woman hurt and to act so that she can come out of the picture.
Yes, but you see now in her mind she thinks she'll get out of the picture. She didn't think far.
Maybe before we go on talking about this story, it's better we narrate the story to the viewers so that they can understand the story before we come into the integrating it.
Yeah.
So it is said that this lady who was Mpango wa Kando in Africa is the side chick. So this woman who was a side chick came to the matrimonial home of the guy and found the wife.
Yeah.
And it is said that even before she came, the wife had quarreled with the husband. I don't know what they were quarreling about.
Yeah.
We cannot preempt or rather think about what they were talking about. But maybe they were quarreling about the same thing.
Yeah.
And by the time this lady came to find the wife was very mad because they had quarreled with the husband. And after the quarrel, the husband left this lady annoyed and went to the shopping center.
Yeah.
And this is the time the side chick came in.
Yeah.
And maybe, like you are saying, maybe the side chick knew they have quarreled with the man. And she was coming to make sure that this lady gets to know that she exists so that she can pay fuel for her.
Yeah.
So, when they were arguing, the wife and the side chick, the man came back from the shopping center and found them arguing. And it is said that the woman confronted the husband and asked him, "Is this your girlfriend?" as she's saying.
Yeah.
And the man obviously will deny
Yeah.
because no man will agree in front of the wife that I am cheating on you.
Yeah.
So the man disagreed. But it's like they kept on exchanging words until this her wife, the lady, got annoyed to an extent of entering the house and coming out with a knife. And she stabbed the man to death. Very, very unfortunate.
Yeah.
And just like you are saying, I think women, we should have, because I think this is a lady who was so bitter. I think she had just learned that this guy was cheating on her.
Yeah.
And I think we should be open-minded. I'm not saying that we advocate cheating, but I think we should have a mind that even if this guy cheats on me, I am not carried away by anger to an extent of committing murder and going to the prison and leaving my children suffering without anybody to take care of them.
Yeah.
Because this woman killed the husband, was caught by the police, taken to the police station. There was a 6-year ward witnessing all this. She has been left, I don't know with who now, with the relatives. So you bring a lot of harm to your children by your reaction.
Yeah, true.
And I remembered there is this story I was hearing a lady talking about, and the lady is in Kamiti Maximum Prison, not Kamiti. This other prison that is in Rangata. And this lady was saying she came to learn that the man, the husband, was dating another woman.
Yeah.
And she quarreled with the man, and the man, it's like he was trying to strangle her, but she managed to take a knife and stab him. So the man died. And she was saying she doesn't know what came to her to kill. And many women kill out of anger, and even men kill out of anger. And I think it's good for people to manage anger.
Yeah.
Because the solution is not killing this person. You can come out of this marriage.
Yeah.
You can do other things, and maybe you can contribute. What are the things people can do instead of going to an extent of killing each other? And you leave your children suffering. You go and suffer in prison because prison is not a good place to be. Yeah.
I think maybe some of the things we can do is to always remember that that's not the end of life.
Yeah.
And you have a life on your own, separate from your husband. Your children have a life separate from you as parents, but intertwined to you. Which means you have, before you do something, you have to understand about your life, how it's gonna be impacted.
And you love yourself.
Yes, because clearly spending time in prison is not fun. He's dead, but it's not still. He's not. You are not yet free still.
Yeah.
So yes, you removed him from here, but you're not yet free because now you're in prison.
And
then
even
now
if you happen to come
yet.
out of prison, the trauma you caused in the whole village, nobody will accept you.
Yeah.
The blood of this man will haunt you for the rest of your life. So actually,
your children, if they grow up, they know you killed their father,
yeah.
which is really bad.
Yeah.
So I think at some point it's just to pray to God for the heart to move on.
Yeah.
And also to try and remember that it's not just about his life and how you can live together. It is also about your life, because you were created also for a reason. And you must have also live your life in the best way you can, even if it's not with him.
Yeah.
You will still be happy.
And life will go on without him or not.
Yeah.
Because maybe people will say that we are talking about this, but in the practical situation,
it's not
we know that this really got hurt. We are not overlooking that.
Yeah, true.
It is very hurting to learn that the person you trust most has betrayed you, is cheating on you.
And even for that woman, I think even women need nowadays to be a little bit sensitive.
This side chick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you see, you've already caused harm to this woman.
Yeah.
Why are you bringing yourself
and the whole family
to still cause more harm
to them in their home?
As in, just be ashamed and just get out.
I think I don't
understand how a septic can have guts to come to the wife.
Yeah. The baby is crying. I don't know whether we first cut the video, we take care of the baby, but he has stopped crying. We are jangling between the baby and the video, so you understand us when we cut and take care of the baby. So, all right. So, what we are saying is this: we are not excusing this man cheating.
Yeah.
We are not also overlooking the reaction of the wife.
Yeah.
And we are also condemning a situation whereby you are dating a married man and you decide to go to their home to confront the wife. It's not fair. It's not good.
Even have respect for yourself.
Exactly.
As in, you really, if really you think that man loves you and you deserve to be with him as should you really be going to confront his wife if he has not married you? Then he doesn't care about you more.
Now, even if he cares about you, why don't you convince him to marry you outside their home?
That's why I'm saying, if you don't convince him there, then it means he doesn't care. And even if he marries you, it means he'll leave you. Just use your common sense sometimes. Because you confronting the wife. It's not the wife who is stopping from marrying you.
Exactly.
He can marry you and leave the wife.
And why are you coming to have another woman? How would you feel if the same thing happened to you? How do you feel if your husband went outside your home and that side chick comes to confront you?
But you see, now the good thing is you will find out soon, because if he has the same habit, he will do that to you.
To another person. Actually, he will do that to you with another person.
Yes.
I
don't know what you're looking for.
People are so heartless, are so selfish.
Yeah.
And they don't even think about the other person, in fact, because you're supposed to treat the other person like you.
And then would become a generation of selfishness and self-gain.
Yeah.
We look out for ourselves and we forget that in the midst of looking out for yourself, there are people you're stepping on.
Yeah.
And there are people you're hurting. And And it doesn't go like that because God is usually still watching and is a good judge. Which means you'll still get back what you are looking for one day, even if not now. You'll get it one day. Either over your children or over what, it will still, this world, you can't get away with it.
And not even that. If you really love this man, you wouldn't want to harm his child.
Yeah. Which means even this is for your own selfishness.
It is
you want the money he provides, you want the comfort he provides, but also you forget that when you marry the man, you're not like a girlfriend. You see, sometimes it's easier for men when they are cheating to tell you good things. Because you see, you are not, he doesn't have the pressure to provide the food there. He doesn't have the kelele for a wife. He's not having any responsibilities to you except making you happy. So you think, and you are not even staying with him throughout. So he comes once or twice a week, so what? Now get to be the wife. You will get to know. You will face the same situations because he now starts to have the same pressure he had with the wife, which means he repeats the pattern. Because that's what he was looking for.
He will repeat the same
thing. He repeats the same pattern. If he's cheating with you for 2 days, it's good and it's nice. Just get to be the wife. Stay with him 7 days a week, every day.
Every morning.
Hey. You have to cook for him, you have to take care of his children, and still have to smile for him. My friend, the only thing you are doing is just smiling for him. You didn't have a child, you didn't have food and chores in the house for those babies.
So it was
fun for you. It was fun for you to entertain him. But now when it reaches you, I think it takes a very strong woman as a Mpango wa Kando to come and realize, I have respect for this woman because I don't even do half the things she does, yet he stays with her. For some reason. And you have to come, I think nowadays Mpango wa Kandos have to come in prison now. Because you see why he gets bored. It's because now you've become a wife, which means you have a lot of responsibilities that you're taking care of, that you cannot be able to maneuver to his whims at every instant, or to give him that special attention that you are giving him there. So now you have a lot of responsibilities. You thought it was just about the money, my friend.
When it comes to reality,
when it comes to reality, man, you know. Yes. And then now you'll have to deal with his moods in the morning, deal with his tiredness in the evening. When he was coming to you, he was coming to you when he's fresh, he's feeling nice. When he's happy, that's when he's coming.
Now you face
the wife faces the reality.
And also to the men. It is so wrong to have a woman outside your marriage and don't control her. Learn to control this Mpango wa Kando, the side chicks. Control them. Don't allow them to come even to your house to interfere with your marriage, with your children, with your wife. And if you really want to throw away your wife and marry her, then do it
outside there,
far away. Because I'm sure this tragedy would not have happened if this man had made it clear that you are not supposed to come near my home. If we are relating, we relate outside there. We meet outside there. We discuss our things outside there, but not coming to my home.
Or he just stops from cheating. You have to have a little.
Because I've heard most of the side chicks saying that you are not supposed to call when he's at home. I've actually heard them saying that. There are some rules that govern that relationship. But if you allow someone to come to your matrimonial home and cause chaos, then it means you are not a principled man.
I also think maybe she was pregnant because at the point where now they start having guts is when now they are pregnant. And now they have a basis of how they need responsibilities and how now they can be married. Yes, but now they think they can be married also as a second wife, especially, I think the story we were talking was in the village, in Kisii.
Yeah, it was. Is it in Kisii or Murang'a? It is in Murang'a, actually.
Because especially in the village now, it says when you get a child now, you can be married as a second wife. So now they see, this is now my opportunity to now go and confront the wife because we need to live together.
Now you be married as a second wife. Now, this situation happened in Murang'a County. Murang'a County is one of the 47 counties in Kenya, and Kenya is in East Africa, in Africa. It's quite sad that such a thing can happen. And the killing takes place, and someone dies And we would have avoided such a situation by doing what we are saying here, doing the right thing. You as a side chick, keep off the marriage. Keep off the family. If you happen to get pregnant, then call this man, you discuss with him how he's going to support the child.
Yep.
Outside his home. After he rents for you another house.
Just have respect for the
Exactly.
wife. As in, you are disrespectful in the first place.
Exactly.
Because even if the man came to you, you already agreed. If you know he was married, you agreed to it. Which means you already disrespected the wife by agreeing to it. And I know nowadays Mpango Kando say, you have the man, you have no commitment to the wife. You as the lady don't have any commitment to the wife. Your commitment, the husband should have commitment to the wife, because even if he didn't cheat with me, he will cheat with another person.
Yeah.
Yes, it's true, but you're also human. So you took the opportunity and went with it.
Yeah.
So if you took the opportunity and went with it, you still share the repercussions, my friend. Stop acting like you are a goddess.
And I tend to think, what we were arguing about, we don't know, but I tend to think, maybe this man was trying to tell the wife, I have this ready. Maybe the lady had called and told him, I'm coming.
Yeah.
And because immediately after the argument is when this guy went to
or the lady was just around. I think she was.
It is such a coincidence that this woman came immediately after
the man went.
And after this guy has gone to the shopping center.
It's like she knew.
Yeah, it's like she knew. So unfortunate, and we are really sorry to the family of the man. We are actually sorry, because this should not have happened.
Yeah.
And like we have said, it's good to prevent things before they go beyond. If you find that your man is dating another woman, if you cannot actually cope with that, come out of that relationship.
Yeah.
Don't entertain argument, a lot of argument, because obviously you are hurt, you are feeling that pain, and the more you argue, the more the pain eats you. And you can do anything without control. So if you find that you are in such a situation, it's good to run away from that argument. And when you are sober enough, you sit down and agree.
Yes. And you're also important. It's important to remember you're also important.
Yeah.
As much as that man is important. You're also important. And you're important to other people. It's not just about that man. You have parents, you have sisters, you have children.
Yeah.
There are people you are important to. So
and it is
try
good to say
remind
that,
yourself.
because some people, when they realize their men are cheating,
they forget.
They kill the children and kill yourself.
Yes.
So it is important to love yourself, love your children more than anyone.
Yes.
You cannot love a man more than how you love yourself and your children.
And I think it's evident even in that DJ. What was the name of the DJ?
This guy,
the wife killed himself.
He was called DJ who? Actually in Kenya, a very famous man. And this lady actually
killed herself.
Took some drugs as this man was seated watching her kill herself and recording. Such a man does not even have the
he doesn't know what is love.
Slightest chance for you to kill yourself for him.
Imagine.
He will remain there, he will move on with his life, he will keep on cheating and moving with ladies, and you are dead. You have left your children. Love yourself, ladies.
And you have left
value yourself, ladies.
And she was killing herself.
Don't die for a man. Don't kill for a man. This man will continue, even if this guy did never kill, and I'm sorry to say that, even if he didn't die, he would have continued with his life. And you are there dying, you will feel bad, but pray to God to give you peace and to give you the ability to continue with your life.
Yeah, true.
Because that life does not end with one man doing whatever you want to do, because you cannot rule a grown-up. If he's a cheating type, he will cheat. But you don't have to mess up your life because of a man.
True.
What is your part in short in this video?
Ladies, love yourselves and learn what is important about you.
Yeah.
Date yourself before you date someone. I think it's important to just get a relationship with yourself before you have a relationship with someone else.
And it's good to understand that men can be men, and men can mess, and men can do things you don't expect. Because a long time ago, I used to say, can somebody do this? And I realized people are people. They can do things we don't expect. And therefore, we should be open to anything. and learn to handle anything that comes our way and handle it soberly.
Yeah.
Because you'll be frustrated.
Mhm.
You'll face men who are heartless.
Yeah.
You'll face men who can actually do something that will pain you without even the slightest remorse.
Mhm.
Learn to love yourself. Learn to control your anger. Learn to say that this is not the end of life, even when people do wrong to you. And you pray to God to give you peace and to continue with your life,
Mhm.
even when things are not good.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we'll stop at that. See you during our next video. And we are really sorry for that family. And we pray that the child who was left
Mhm.
grows
Yeah.
and get someone to take care of her.
Mm.
Bye.